Welcome and thank you for joining us. You are watching Millennium News Hour and I am Tanziba Noreen. Today we have brought top and trending news from across the nation and the world. Let's begin with the headlines. President Trump spoke with Putin for 2 hours, promises a start of peace negotiations. President Trump announced a probe into Harris's celebrity endorsements over alleged payments. Biden thanked everyone for love after prostate cancer diagnosis. US banned visas for Indian travel agents over illegal migration links. US Supreme Court allows President Trump to end protected status for Venezuelans. Annual Israel Day on 5th parade held in New York City. Jamal Roberts wins American Idol after welcoming new baby daughter. Three-year-old son of TikTok star Emily Kaiser dies after pool accident in Arizona. Netanyahu says Israel will take full control of Gaza amid ongoing attacks. Capuchin monkeys caught on camera kidnapping baby howler monkeys in Panama. Messi blames MLS referees after Inter Miami lost 3-0 to Orlando City. And UAE stunned Bangladesh with historic win to level T20 International Series 1-1. You are listening to Headlines Now News in detail. President Trump said he had a very good 2-hour phone call with Russian President Vladimir Putin. He said both Russia and Ukraine will immediately begin negotiations for a ceasefire and a possible end to the war. After speaking with Putin, President Trump also talked to Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky and NATO leaders. The White House has not shared any details about those calls yet. Trump also said that Pope Leo XIV is interested in hosting the peace talks. However, Putin has not clearly shown any strong interest in stopping the war he started. Trump said Russia wants to do large-scale trade with the US after the war ends and sees a big chance to create massive amounts of jobs and wealth. Secretary of State Marco Rubio joined the call. He had earlier said a direct Trump-Putin talk might help break the deadlock. Vice President J.D. Vance also met with Zelensky in Rome and said Trump would ask Putin if he is serious about peace. Trump will likely push both sides toward ending the violence and restoring global ties. Talks in Istanbul ended quickly, but both sides agreed to exchange 1,000 prisoners. President Trump said that he would open a major investigation into 2024 opponent Kamala Harris for using paid celebrity support during her failed campaign. He wrote on his Truth Social site that candidates aren't allowed to pay for endorsements, which is what Kamala did, under the guise of paying for entertainment. Trump added he will ask election officials and federal prosecutors to review the spending records. During the 2024 race, Harris attracted stars such as Beyoncé and Oprah Winfrey. Winfrey has defended a US $1 million payment from the Harris camp to her production company, saying it covered costs when she hosted a campaign event. Harris advisors have denied an online claim that Beyoncé received US $10 million to sing at a rally, calling it completely false. Investigators may now request contracts, invoices, and bank transfers if wrongdoing is confirmed. Trump said future rules will tighten and fines could follow. Joe Biden shared his first message after being diagnosed with aggressive prostate cancer that has spread to his bones. He wrote on social media, "Cancer touches us all. Jill and I have learned that we are strongest in the broken places. Thank you for lifting us up with love and support." Biden had been checked after facing urinary problems. His doctors confirmed cancer last week with a Gleason score of 9. His team said the cancer is hormone sensitive, so treatment is expected to be effective. Biden and his family are reviewing treatment options. Former Vice President Kamala Harris praised Biden's strength and optimism. Barack Obama also wished him a quick recovery, saying no one has done more for cancer research than Biden. President Trump sent a kind message calling him Joe, but Trump Jr. and Congressman Ronnie Jackson posted false claims online. King Charles also sent private support as he is also battling cancer. Meanwhile, cancer research funding was cut by 31% under the Trump administration. The U.S. government announced visa bans against Indian travel agents accused of helping people migrate illegally to the United States. The U.S. State Department said these restrictions apply to owners and staff of India-based agencies who were involved in alien smuggling. An unknown number of individuals faced these bans under the Immigration and Nationality Act. The U.S. mission in India provided the information. The names of the targeted individuals were not made public. The State Department spokesperson Tammy Bruce said, "We will keep placing visa restrictions on owners, executives, and senior officials of travel agencies involved in smuggling networks." However, the U.S. did not explain exactly how the agents helped people migrate illegally. This action is part of President Donald Trump's ongoing strict migration policy. The U.S. Embassy in New Delhi has also warned Indian visitors not to overstay. Those who do may face deportation and a lifetime ban from re-entering the U.S. in the future. We will be back after a short break. Till then, stay with us. This world continuously revolving around various events. Every minute, every second, something is happening somewhere around the globe, and you want to get connected to that event or to that specific moment. Here we come, Millennium News Hour, to get you connected with top USA and international trending news, which includes local news, political news, world news, business news, health and science-related news, entertainment news, sports news, and so on. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for OLED TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV, and Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia available with Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network, and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with Millennium News Hour to get the world news on your feast. Welcome back to Millennium News Hour. The U.S. Supreme Court has allowed President Trump to cancel temporary protected status for about 350,000 Venezuelans. The court approved a request from Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem to lift the protections while an appeal continues in a lower court. TPS lets people stay and work in the U.S. if it is unsafe to return to their home country. Former President Biden had granted TPS to Venezuelans due to political and economic problems under President Nicolas Maduro. Biden extended it by 18 months before Trump returned to the White House in January 2025. A judge in California had temporarily blocked Trump's plan, calling it racist. But the Supreme Court overturned that decision. Only Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson disagreed. Many Democrats criticized the ruling, saying it puts lives at risk. TPS holders could now lose work rights and face deportation. Trump also ended TPS for Afghans and Cameroonians in April 2025. More legal fights may follow. The annual Israel Day on Fifth Parade took place along New York City's Fifth Avenue, marking the 77th anniversary of Israel's independence and calling for the release of 58 Israeli hostages still held in Gaza. Approximately 50,000 people joined the parade, making it one of the largest demonstrations of support for Israel. Among the participants were New York Governor Kathy Hochul and members of her administration, mayoral candidates, former Governor Andrew Cuomo, New York City Mayor Eric Adams and his administration, Senator Chuck Schumer, other congressional representatives, city council members, and city officials. They collectively called for the immediate release of the hostages held in Gaza. At the heart of the parade were former hostages Keith and Aviva Siegel, who had been held captive by Hamas. They shared harrowing accounts of their time in captivity and appealed to the global community for compassion and support in securing the release of those who remain detained. The theme of the parade was Hatikva, or hope, named after Israel's national anthem. The theme symbolized both the resilience of the Israeli people and their hope for the safe return of the hostages still held in Gaza. The New York Police Department took additional security measures to ensure a peaceful event. The parade remains a significant annual occasion for New York's Jewish community and aims to draw international attention to the plight of hostages in Gaza and to express unwavering support for Israel. This news was reported by Nikon Holbeck, Millennium TV US and Millennium News 24. Jamal Roberts, a 27-year-old PE teacher from Mississippi, won season 23 of American Idol. He became the first black man to win since Ruben Studdard in 2003. Roberts sang Anthony Hamilton's Her Heart as his winner's song, celebrating with the top 14 contestants. Just days before his win, Roberts welcomed his third daughter, Gianna Grace Roberts, who was 9 days old at the finale. After the show, Roberts said he was eager to see his baby girl and catch up on sleep. He shared Gianna's photo on Instagram on May 16, calling himself a proud father. Roberts also has two other daughters, Harmony and Lyric. Though music is his future focus, he plans to keep teaching occasionally, saying his students inspire him. Roberts intends to balance his new music career with his love for teaching children. Tariq Kaiser, the 3-year-old son of TikTok influencer Emily Kaiser, died after being pulled from a backyard pool 6 days earlier in Chandler, Arizona. Police said Tariq was found unconscious in the pool on May 12 and was given CPR by officers and firefighters at the scene. He was taken first to Chandler Regional Hospital and then flown to Phoenix Children's Hospital. The Chandler Police Department said the investigation is still open and no further details will be shared until it is complete. Emily Kaiser, who has over 3 million TikTok followers, has not released a public statement. Tariq had recently started swim lessons in 2023. Emily and her husband Brady have another son, Theodore, born in March. The family moved to Chandler in November 2024. Drowning is a leading cause of death for young children, and other celebrities like Bud Miller and Granger Smith have also faced similar tragedies. We will be back after a short break. Till then, stay with us. This world continuously revolving around various events. Every minute, every second, something is happening somewhere around the globe, and you want to get connected to that event or to that specific moment. Here we come, Millennium News Hour, to get you connected with top USA and international trending news, which includes local news, political news, world news, business news, health and science-related news, entertainment news, sports news, and so on. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for OLED TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV and Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia available with Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with Millennium News Hour to get the world news on your feast. Welcome back to Millennium News Hour. Now it's time for global updates. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said Israel will take full control of Gaza as fighting continued and aid entered the territory for the first time in over 2 months. Israeli forces expanded ground operations against Hamas, especially near Khan Yunis, after issuing evacuation orders. Since March 2, Gaza has been under a full blockade. The World Health Organization said 2 million people there are starving. Israel allowed 5 aid trucks to enter carrying food, including baby supplies. UN officials said the amount was far too little. The UN Rights Office said Israel's attacks and the blockade could amount to ethnic cleansing. Netanyahu said the aid was allowed for practical and diplomatic reasons to avoid images of mass starvation, which could hurt support for the war. Gaza's health minister said at least 3,340 people were killed since strikes resumed on March 18. President Trump said a lot of people are starving. We are going to get that taken care of. Scientists have found that capuchin monkeys on a small island in Panama kidnapped at least 11 baby howler monkeys between 2022 and 2023. The shocking discovery came from video footage taken by over 80 cameras set up to study tulios. Researchers said the abductions were led mostly by one young male nicknamed Joker, known for a scar on his face. At first, scientists thought Joker was adopting the babies, but soon more young males copied his actions. The capuchins didn't harm, eat, or play with the babies, they just carried them. Sadly, most of the baby howlers likely died from starvation as they were too young to survive without their mothers. The study published in Current Biology suggested that this strange behavior became a social trend among the capuchins. Researchers believe it started from a confused parental instinct. This case shows rare animal behavior and how cultural fans can spread among wild species. Let's have a look on today's sports stories. Lionel Messi criticized MLS referees after Inter Miami lost 3-0 to Orlando City. It was Miami's fifth loss in their last 7 matches in all competitions. They now sit 6th in the MLS Eastern Conference and have already been knocked out of the CONCACAF Champions Cup semi-final by Vancouver Whitecaps. After the match, Messi said the team must stay united during hard times. He also said Inter Miami have 3 of 4 games left this month and need to finish strong before the Club World Cup begins. Messi pointed out a mistake during the game when Orlando's goalkeeper picked up a back pass, which the referee did not call. Orlando scored right after. Messi said the referee admitted he didn't know the rule. He also recalled his yellow card in the 3-3 draw against San Jose. Inter Miami will next play at Philadelphia and then face Al Ahly, Porto and Palmeiras in the Club World Cup next month in Miami. UAE pulled off a historic win over Bangladesh by 2 wickets in the second T20 international in Sharjah. Chasing Bangladesh's 205 for 5, UAE held their nerves in a tense finish to level the 3-match series 1-1. The final match will be played on May 21st at the same venue. Haider Ali, playing only his second T20 international, guided UAE to victory in a chaotic final over. With 12 runs needed off the last 6 balls, Dhruv Parashar hit a 6 but was bowled next ball by Tanzim Sakib. A no-ball high full toss and a misfield from Tawhid Ridha helped UAE complete 2 runs and seal the win. Earlier, UAE skipper Mohammad Wasim smashed 82 of 42 balls. His 107-run opening stand set the tone before a middle-order collapse. Bangladesh, after being sent to bat, posted 205 with Tanzit Tamim scoring 58 and Tawhid Ridha adding 45. Despite a strong start, Bangladesh's bowling faltered under pressure. We will be back after a short break. Till then, stay with us. This world continuously revolving around various events. Every minute, every second, something is happening somewhere around the globe, and you want to get connected to that event or to that specific moment. Here we come, Millennium News Hour, to get you connected with top USA and international trending news, which includes local news, political news, world news, business news, health and science-related news, entertainment news, sports news, and so on. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for OLED TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV and Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia available with Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with Millennium News Hour to get the world news on your fist. Welcome back to Millennium News Hour. Now it's time for business news. Today's New York stock close price is 19,934.06. The NYSE Composite is increased by 149.37 points or 0.76%. Tokyo stock close price is 37,753.72. The Nikkei 225 index is decreased by 1.79 points or 0.00%. Shanghai stock close price is 3,367.46. The Shanghai index is decreased by 13.36 points or 0.40%. Hong Kong stock close price is 23,345.05. The Hang Seng index is decreased by 108.11 points or 0.46%. Bombay stock close price is 82,330.59. The Sensex index is decreased by 200.15 points or 0.24%. Let's have a look on today's weather forecast. Before finishing today's news, let's hear out the headlines again. President Trump spoke with Putin for 2 hours, promises a start of peace negotiations. President Trump announced a probe into Harris's celebrity endorsements over alleged payments. Biden thanked everyone for love after prostate cancer diagnosis. US banned visas for Indian travel agents over illegal migration links. US Supreme Court allows President Trump to end protected status for Venezuelans. Annual Israel Day on 5th parade held in New York City. Jamal Roberts wins American Idol after welcoming new baby daughter. Three-year-old son of TikTok star Emily Kaiser dies after pool accident in Arizona. Netanyahu says Israel will take full control of Gaza amid ongoing attacks. Capuchin monkeys caught on camera kidnapping baby howler monkeys in Panama. Messi blames MLS referees after Inter Miami lost 3-0 to Orlando City. And UAE stunned Bangladesh with historic win to level T20 International Series 1-1. That's all for today. Keep watching Millennium News Hour for latest news update. To stay updated, like our Facebook page, subscribe our YouTube channel and visit our websites. Our website addresses are www.millenniumnews24.com and www.millenniumtv24.com. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for all smart TVs and Roku TV, Amazon TV, Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia available with Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network, and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with us for all the latest news worldwide. Thank you.